Moscow with me, Kevin Owen. Well, more on that breaking news and from Afghanistan first. A terrorist attack at a volleyball tournament there has killed up to 50 people today and injured dozens more in the southeast of the country. The suicide bomber exploded his device while walking among a crowd of spectators there. No one's admitted organising the attack as yet. The assault does come, though, just hours after the Afghan parliament approved a security deal with the US to allow some 12,000 American troops to stay in the country to assist security there. Let's talk in a bit more detail about what may be behind this, and again, that deal that's been struck as well. Deepak Tripathi is a counter-terrorism expert and author of the book Breeding Ground for Terrorism. Thanks very much for being with us. It's appreciated. Do you think this attack was timed to coincide with Parliament extending the US role in the country, do you think, Deepak?
That looks highly likely, and it is similar to the previous pattern for many, many years. Whenever there is a big announcement regarding Afghanistan, the Taliban or another rebel group gives its response in this fashion, and that response is very violent. That has happened today. As many as 50 people have died, all civilians, and a similar number have been wounded.
President Obama says he wants to curb, doesn't he, the ground troops movements there by 2015. Is that realistic, given the kind of event we've seen today?
Well, President Obama is backtracking. He has already said that he will leave as many as 12,000 American troops behind when, by the end of this year, most troops are withdrawn. It is not likely that all the troops will be withdrawn even in 2015. Afghanistan needs money desperately, American aid, and the Americans want to stay there in some form. So this impending withdrawal, which President Obama is talking about, is not really a withdrawal.
When you look back, when all this started back in 2001, the US pledged in it to root out the Taliban. Here we are all this time later. Have there been any successes at all? Is there any reason to be, I hesitate to use the word cheer, but has there been any cheer about what's happened over all these last years since 2001?
Well, hundreds of thousands of people have died, mostly civilians. Drone attacks have killed many Afghans, and they have alienated many people in Afghanistan. The Taliban have become resurgent, and Afghanistan's government is unlikely to survive if all of the Americans were withdrawn. So the fact that President Obama wants to keep up to 12,000 soldiers in that country shows that even the American government doesn't believe that the situation has improved. And recent surveys, public opinion surveys in America, also suggest strongly that the American people don't believe that it's worth fighting in Afghanistan.
Deepak Tripathi, we've got to leave it there. Counter-terrorism expert, thank you for your thoughts.